The present is catastrophic. The future is scary. We are in a crisis.
Climate change is our reality. It is our nightmare. It is our present.
1.2 degrees is already hell for us. Do you understand this? Can you even do anything about this? Let us explain this more.
Climate change is affecting our lives right now. Disasters have become our daily experience. We are seeing devastating floods everywhere we look.
Our lakes are rising, homes are being washed away, farms are being destroyed, threatening food production.
Our livelihoods are no more. Why are you failing to understand this? Intense droughts are drying our crops. Food prices are rising. Water sources are drying up.
Children are sleeping hungry. Girls are being given up for marriage. And yet again, we are not seeing any action. We are angry. We feel ignored. Are you even listening?
Look at the fossil fuel industry. It continues to pollute our air and harm our health by investing in more coal and oil. And yet, we cannot eat coal and we cannot drink oil.
And our leaders continue to carry out industrial agriculture. And yet this is escalating the greenhouse gas emissions in the atmosphere through practices such as the use of harmful pesticides and chemical fertilizers.
Plastics continue to be one of the biggest environmental threats to our planet. Plastics are killing life on land and life below water. Governments continue to ignore this crisis.
But there is a much bigger crisis. Those who are at the front line are not being listened to. Climate change disproportionately affects specific groups of people, for example, indigenous people, black and brown communities, and communities in the global south.
Indigenous people are losing their lands. Black and brown communities are being exposed to polluted air, coal power plants, and poisoned water, as witnessed in the Flint water crisis.
Communities in the global south are facing the wrath of climate change right now. Weather patterns are being disrupted by the rising global temperatures, which are intensifying droughts, floods, landslides, hurricanes, and heat waves.
And this is why climate change is a human rights issue. Climate change is a gender issue.
Climate change is a racial justice issue. Climate change is an ecosystem issue.
Climate change is an energy issue. Climate change is a social justice issue.
But through system change, we can still save our present and future. We have solutions that need to be implemented, and this implementation needs to start now.
We want a world where the people and the planet are above the profit. A world without plastics.
A world without the fossil fuel industry. The transition to sustainable energy for all is possible, and it needs to start now.
We want to see more regenerative agriculture. We want to see real action and real ambition.
And we cannot forget the solutions that we know will work right now. Educating young women is a climate solution that no one is talking about.
Educating girls, together with family planning, is listed by the Project Drawdown as the fifth most impactful solution we have if we want to limit global heating to 1.5 degrees.
And we definitely need more women leaders in decision-making rooms concerning the well-being of our planet and the people.
We need voices of activists from the most affected communities amplified and listened to. And this means putting an end to smarty criticism. We cannot have climate justice without racial justice. We cannot have climate justice without social justice.
It's important to incorporate climate education in schools so that children learn about the connection we all have with nature.
We can't forget the need for nature-based solutions. Our biodiversity and ecosystem need to be protected if we want a chance for survival, because these are our life support systems.
We have hope. Don't take it away by not listening to us. Don't take it away by banning our future. Our present and future depend on your decisions. It is time to face the climate emergency. It is time to rise up for the people and the planet.